What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily astrology horoscope for Thursday, August 4th, 2022. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. Truly appreciate you all. Hope everybody's doing outstanding coming into this Thursday. As we look at the astrology for today, we're going to have that sun come to 12 degrees. But I would say the big news really is this full day of Mercury in its home sign in dignity in Virgo, because this does give us a dignified sun, a plus 11 dignified Mercury, and Saturn, dignified of course. So there's a lot of strong energy, and even Mercury at a plus 3. Jeez, my throat's dry, sorry. And even this this Mercury in Cancer, Venus in Cancer, plus 3. So there's a lot of strong energy. Of course, Mars is, at detriment in Taurus here, but it did get a lot of big epiphanies about the identification of our value systems and the people in our life that it is marching forward with. But we can get kind of to the point. We can get really focused with Mercury in Virgo. It gives us a laser-like mind, if you will. So we can be seeing all the ins and outs, definitely thinking very deeply and very critically for the things in life that do make us happy with the sun here in Leo, but with this moon at fall position in Scorpio, it does bring a lot of fixed energy into the chart. When you think about the North Node, Uranus and Mars, Sun in Leo, and now a moon here getting ready for that first quarter square, which won't be until tomorrow. But it's almost like we really have to march forward in life with those sort of strange, interesting, almost alien, out of this world new kind of epiphanies, or with people. I feel like it has been in some way, shape, or form kind of a carousel of people in our life, where some people are flying off the carousel and some people are getting on the carousel, and we don't want to hold on too tight with the moon in Scorpio. It'll leave us feeling powerless, especially dealing with people, and coming off yesterday where it was such a potent day for relationships. So however relationships balanced out and aligned in your life, this is not the time to obsess, but I feel like we can almost want to obsess. But this Mercury is going to help us out, because it is going to get right to the point, right to the fact, right to the changes that you can make in your environment. But more than that, really about your day-to-day life, the routines that you're stepping forward with into this timeline, because there was sort of a timeline shift, right? So where are you really going in your day-to-day life right now? You'll be able to see it very clearly. And I would say too, with this moon in Scorpio, it is helping us get to the bottom of things quicker. So things are very black and white, and if we can let go, then we can receive more. And I think that's a very powerful use of that. And it's very intuitive, very psychically charged. So, coming off that sextile to Mercury today too, it's potent. And I think that we can really see the behind the scenes in life, and it's about letting go so that the new can come in. It's like taking those marching orders and going forward. Now, another big thing that's going on currently is that Mars at 20 degrees, it's going to come and get really close to 21 degrees today, but it is on this square approach with Big Daddy Saturn in Aquarius. And I think that this is definitely going to be frustrating for people. I think if you're not marching forward into the uniqueness and sort of this liberating place in your life, you're just going to see blocks show up. And this is where we can want to beat our head up against a wall and try and I will force my way into these things in life because this is what I want and this is what I have to have and I have the power. And you do have the power, but there's certain things that you don't have control of. And that's part of life. And it's often people. And I would say that's where we're at now too, is people are going certain ways in life. There's just these destined moments that are happening, right? So how can we receive the goodness without holding on to, maybe the crud in life? I do think that this Mars square Saturn is going to be very potent for people that are dedicating their action and to the right place. It's showing up in a way that's like, yeah, I want to keep working for this. And I think that you can be very disciplined with your action, especially if you're kind of slowing down, which this Mars in Taurus can help us do, kind of slow down and make sure that there is weight, there is value, and it does match with something that you really want to have in your life. Those are the things worth working for and worth kind of pushing for. All the other stuff that's maybe just super intense or trying to control somebody or control some outcome that is out of your control, these are not going to work good. Or controlling people or, It's going to bring up some frustration for some, though. So we are at this point, too, where it's like being able to be pretty hermetic, and with such a strong Mercury, see both sides of things. Saturn's also in Aquarius saying be objective. So look at things objectively from a little peeled back perspective and see maybe where you're trying to control a situation that is out of your control, when really you just need to focus on yourself and the things that you do have control over and the things that make you happy and the little tweaks and changes that you can make to your day that will actually show things in a more black and white and a more, trust. Trust comes up big too with this moon in Scorpio. Like, If you're not seeing that you can trust a situation or a person, there's probably a reason why. You're probably those intuitive feelers are picking up on something. And I think we see through that. So I think that there's a clarity to today, but it's almost like we don't want to, there could be that, I don't want to see this. Like, kind of, I'm going to look over here. And I bet that if you do that today, it's going to bring some frustration into your life. So the more pinpoint, the more dialed in, and the more critical of an eye, the more happiness and excitement and fun and love will actually start to really like blossom and bloom into the day. So I think that that's very potent as well. And of course, Venus is coming off of that sextile with Mars. So there is potent creative energy here. And Venus is also getting ready, final time in our lives to oppose Pluto. So, I do think that it's just very interesting in dealing with a lot of things close to us, like family stuff could be very interesting, family relationships, dynamics. We're kind of seeing, are they part of the people that are supposed to be in my life right now? Maybe. There's going to be deep truths that come out. So, I am picking up on that too, that we're starting to see really interesting turns with people. And I think we have to be open to letting go, because it's just going to bring in something better. And that's where we're at, this sort of juxtaposition in life currently, is like accepting that if something does go, something else will come in. And that's a guarantee. So let's focus on those things, of course. And also to see Venus at 21 degrees, it is making a trine over to Juno, which I think is bringing up more of that sort of relationship energy, of course. And it's just not about the control. It's about the flow, the fluidity, everything's kind of flowing in the way it's divinely meant to, and this divine orchestration. And you can really see where these unions are making your life better and more happy and enjoyable, and where any kind of relationship or union in life is not. And it's almost like there's just a beautiful chaos of this carousel that we're on. And if you can flow with it, you're probably not going to get thrown off, because it's almost like the fight and the struggle and the intensity is actually what's throwing people off. And it doesn't need to be that way. Like, stay persistent in life for the best things that are really lighting it up, and focus on those things that, you want to keep illuminating. If the light's going out, maybe you need a new light bulb. I don't know. But I hope everybody has a great day. I don't know, this moon in Scorpio, I just looked over at my tarot decks and I was like, I have not used this zombie deck in forever. Moon in Scorpio, let's see some zombies. Oh no, it's not comfortable. Dead people. All right, zombies, what do we got? Wow, the World card again, but reversed this time. It's not the end of the world if something does catch on fire and burn out of your life. Like, if certain things leave and burn away, I think that it's just to show you that a whole nother chapter is getting ready to begin. And maybe that was part of the work before moving on to this next chapter anyways, was, dealing with certain situations that you thought were, this is everything. It's so important. Like, is it that important? Are you ready to start kind of a new world and get out of the one that's burning? The Empress upright. Very fertile, creative energy, right? Taking care of that little zombie girl, planting some flowers. I think we can plant a lot of beautiful things, and like there's so much that is trying to come in and grow. And I think the more that you come into that, sense of worth and sense of beauty in your life and focus on the things that you do really love, it's simple. Like you're gonna attract more of that in the things in life that you don't love, that are not growing, that are dying. It's okay to move on and find some new flowers to plant, Even that Mercury in Virgo is like, I need to clean some shit up. It's in sextile to the moon in Scorpio too, so we really see the bottom line of what does need to go and what is fertile. Just go towards the fertile stuff. 10 of Cups in reverse. Again, I just feel like we're so close. There's just these little things that we just need to clean them up. And we're going to have the ultimate happiness in life. So it's like, what are those little things? Don't make them big things, because they're probably just little conversations or little things that need to come out and be said about how you're really feeling about some situation in life that's actually keeping you from the ultimate bliss and happiness that you deserve, and that, I would say the new world has to offer you, because the old one's burning down a little bit. But I love that we got the Empress, because there is really beautiful things that are ready to grow. But you have to take your worth back and know your value and not settle for less, because that was kind of the orders from this sort of the heavens, if you will. Remember, Uranus is in Greek mythology the god of the heavens, the god of the skies. Kind of just zapped our ego and our identity here with Mars and our desires into what is of that real fertile value in life. Grow those. Don't trip if things are not growing anymore. It just means you graduated and it's on to the next. It's definitely on to the future, and you don't want to hold on to the past, because the future is what's fertile. The past is dying. I love you all very much. I hope you have a great Thursday, and I'll see you all for Friday's horoscope tomorrow. Much love. Peace.